What's up, everyone? Welcome to the April 9th edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by Prize Picks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, you get one free month of Awesemo plus Platinum when you sign up and make a deposit at Prize Picks. Be sure to use the code Awesemo to receive a 100% first deposit bonus up to $100. We only have a 3-game NBA slate tonight, and this is the final NBA Tournament Plays video of the season. But I will be back next week with MLB Tournament Plays. So if you're playing MLB DFS, be sure to check those out. But for tonight, going to take a look at 3 of the top tournament options on FanDuel since we do only have a 3-game slate. Starting at number 3, Lonnie Walker is $4,800, shooting guard and small forward eligible. He's only projected for 11% ownership with a 17% chance of being in the optimal lineup. He has a relatively difficult matchup against Golden State, but the Spurs will be playing without DeJounte Murray, Jakob Poeltl, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson. So we should really see Walker be the highest usage guy on the Spurs. In the minutes he's played without Murray and White this year, he's averaged 0.99 FanDuel points per minute. He has a 26.8% usage rate in those minutes as well. Not sure exactly how many minutes we get from Walker since he has been banged up a little bit and he is someone that I wouldn't expect them to look to run into the ground here. But I think there's a good chance you get at least 26 to 28 minutes, and he is projected to be a bit underowned. Number 2, Draymond Green, $6,200 price tag with power forward and center eligibility. Draymond is projected for 33% ownership. He has a 36% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Green has averaged 1.07 FanDuel points per minute this season. This isn't the most important game for Golden State, but it does still have implications on their seeding in the Western Conference, whether they end up being the 3 seed or the 4 seed. They're going back and forth with Dallas. So I do expect that if this game's competitive, Green plays around 28 to 30 minutes. He is, like I mentioned before, playing against a shorthanded San Antonio team as well. So it's likely that he produces at a higher rate than average. Number 1, Reggie Jackson, $6,500 price tag. He's projected for 31% ownership with a 38% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Jackson has a favorable matchup against the Sacramento Kings. The Clippers have nothing to play for. They're locked into their seeding, but we have still been seeing significant minutes from their main players because they've been hurt for so much of the season. Paul George was out for a very long period of time. Norman Powell is just now getting back into the lineup after being acquired from the Blazers. So they're still trying to get their playoff rotation set. They're trying to get guys used to playing with each other. And for that reason, I still expect pretty significant playing time from their main pieces. Jackson, only $6,500, as I mentioned, 0.84 FanDuel points per minute and 33.3 minutes per game in the games that he's played with Paul George this season. So to recap, the top 3 tournament options on FanDuel: number 3, Lonnie Walker; number 2, Draymond Green; and number 1, Reggie Jackson.